New York gubernatorial candidate and former Sex and the City star Cynthia Nixon put that fight in the headlines this week before last night's debate against Governor Andrew Cuomo. Nixon's team asked that the temperature in the hall be raised to 76 degrees, balmy, according to calling two cold work environments notoriously sexist. Nikki Battiste is here with what women, men, and science have to say about it. Nikki, good morning. We're matching.
Good morning. We are matching. This is a hot topic. Governor Cuomo's office told CBS News in a statement he has more important things to focus on than room temperature. But we found Cynthia Nixon is not alone in wanting a warmer room. The battle over the thermostat seems to be raging in offices across the country.
My opponent lives in the world of fiction. I live in the world of fact.
There was a chill in this debate hall Wednesday night.
Keep moving the goalposts and have a whole different set of rules.
Not from the icy exchanges between actress-turned-gubernatorial candidate Cynthia Nixon and New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, but from the actual temperature. Cynthia Nixon's team says office temperatures are notoriously sexist. They requested this debate hall be warmed to 76 degrees, but it's only 69 in here, and I have got the goosebumps to prove it.
Why is it that time again women have to be the ones who are freezing cold at work?
Nixon's senior advisor Rebecca Katz said Governor Cuomo is known for preferring brisk temperatures, and Nixon's office unsuccessfully tried to raise the temp. Nixon's request heated social media Wednesday night, with women and men sharing their often polar opposite office temperature preferences.
I keep 2 jackets here.
At the Herald public relations firm in New York City, we also found an office divided by the thermostat.
You have summer on one side and winter on the other side.
While some men used desk fans and sported short sleeves, we found some women bundled up and using space heaters.
Women should know that they're not crazy. It's not all in their head.
CBS News medical contributor Dr. Norah says there is a science behind why women feel colder.
It has to do with thermoregulation and metabolic rate and clothing differences.
A 2015 study found that most office temperatures are set using a 1960s formula that relies on the metabolic rate of an average man. Dr. Norah says men tend to be comfortable with a temperature in the low 70s and women in the mid to high 70s.
Finding a point in the middle where both men and women can be happy would be the ideal situation.
But for the New York politicians and at Herald PR, that may be easier said than done.
I think I would be okay with high 60s, more or less, just so we can hit a kind of a medium.
I'd say we can compromise at a low 73.
Yeah.
We have our own thermostat battles here at CBS News, so we decided to take a look at what the temperature really is here in our studio. And according to this, you guys, it's 73 degrees. I don't know, it feels colder than that.
That's nice. Actually, it usually is pretty cold here, but thank you, John. You always agree when Gayle and I say it's too cold that we should turn up the heat, so we appreciate that.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Yes, and nobody in the control room has ever argued with us either.
I feel like I'm warmed by the glow of original reporting.
Oh, I love that. I'm always in a fleece and a blanket when I'm not on set, always here.
I prefer a fur stole. Just wrap it around me.
I do think Governor Cuomo has to be careful about how he responds to that by saying, I have more important things to do than talk about office temperature. It can come off as very dismissive. You have to work with other people, and other people have different feelings, and you have to always take those into account.
That's right.
And if you're freezing, you can't perform at your best. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Nikki.
Okay, solved that. Thanks, Nikki.